my god, here we are back at it once again, guys. Battlefield 4. It has been such a long time since I played this game. This specific FPS game was just like my cozy blanket game where I'm like, man, all the memories and feels, it's so cozy. This, there's a whole genre of gamers called cozy gamers, but this is what cozy gaming is to me. Giant explosions, people crying, dying, vehicles burning, just vibes. We got a tank down below so we can get this guy right down here like that. So, got one hit. But the reason why I wanted to come back to Battlefield 4 really is because of the recent hype that we've been hearing of all of the recent announcement of Battlefield 2025, if that's what we're going to call it temporarily for now, because, well, there's no other better name for it at the moment. And we don't even know if it's coming out in 2025. We just know the vibes that Vincent Pella and the team want to capture. And so far, that's all I need for me to get excited about the next Battlefield game. Because even though I think Battlefield 2042 definitely colored very well, and I think has some positives to it, it lacks a certain aspect of it that really kind of makes it feel like, man, this is like great Battlefield. Did that hit? Oh my god, that actually hit. Oh, but they jumped out. Oh, that would have been awesome. Oh, but that would have been even better if I actually got the kill, but I couldn't. Oh, man. But yeah, dude, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 were, to me, peak Battlefield. I know people at the time, the community certainly had their preferences, had their dislikes when it came to Battlefield 3 and 4, but personally, I loved this game. I loved 3 as well, but hundreds of hours into it, dude, it kind of an absurd amount, to be honest, at the time. I just remember getting off of work, coming home, and just playing Battlefield, rinse and repeat for like 7 days a week, honestly. Watching Battlefield videos, trying to get better at the game. The skill gap was so great in this game where like it was so easy to jump in and play, but also so much you can jump in and learn. Neebs OG? Is that really Neebs? I doubt that's Neebs if we're talking about some classic Battlefield, right? But yeah, what I loved about what we saw from the, I guess you call it the announcement of Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 2025, is the fact that, oh, no, wrong button. Come on, no, that's, why wouldn't let me kill you, brother? Apparently I had the wrong keybind set to it, but that's okay. Here's another med kit for you boys. Oh my god, okay, that's a little intense. Let's see if we can kind of survive this a little bit. No, we're not. If you're just trying to recapture the vibes and feels and the modern set era of Battlefield 3 and 4, well, count me in, dude. You already got my money. Shut up and take my money kind of moment. Because, god, dude, I loved these games so much. I actually reinstalled Battlefield 3, and I wanted to make a Battlefield 3 video, but for some reason, there's some huge stuttering and hitches that were happening, even though I have like a 3080 graphics card. But hey, man, it's a game that came out in 2011. There are probably gonna be some weird compatible issues. Ghost of Corellia, dude. Like, this is like really cool DLC. That's one thing I actually really liked about the Battlefield 4 DLC, is that a lot of it was really themed to different styles of gameplay, right? Like one was the aqua themed one. What do you call it? Like the naval combat version or whatever. God dang, I got spotted, man. Like that DLC was really cool. This DLC was really cool. I can't remember the name of it because I'm trying to recall something that came out like 10 years ago. But it was kind of like semi-futuristic. It had like a lot of influences from Battlefield 2142. Some really cool themes that they did with this the DLC. And this was actually one of the few games where I actually straight up just went ahead and pre-ordered the expansions to the game, because I knew, like, I'm gonna be playing a lot of Battlefield. I'm gonna want to play these maps. I don't even need to see them. Like, shut up and take my money. Like, that's how much of a Battlefield fan I was at the time, dude. I was obsessed. And just hopefully Vincent Pella and that team can really try to bring the excitement of, I am just dying now with Jesus Christ. But bring back the excitement of what we had back in the those days. Or the big thing, I should say, that happened after Battlefield 4 was like the complete change in tone and style when it came to the games, right? Oh my god. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, are we, this is how we're going to do this right here. But like the complete different style of like the game as a whole, right? I think we went to Battlefield 1, if I remember correctly, after Battlefield 4, which numerically doesn't make any sense, but hey, you know, I get the idea what they were trying to do with that. Oh man. But then so like going to World War One didn't really capture my attention like the modern era set games do, right? Oh my god. You want some heals? I got you, butter. Yeah, enjoy those heals. You love those. Yeah. And also after that, I think they went to what, World War II with Battlefield 5, and I just wasn't really vibing with it, man. It just wasn't really something I was really interested in. You know, again, I'm in my 30s, right? I grew up in the days of just like absurd amount of World War II shooters, and you know, even though World War One again is very different, it's just that I'm tired of the, you know, that whole genre, unless you really try to find some interesting take to make it something a little bit more interesting than just being like, hey, we went back to World War II. And it's like, yeah, but that was shooters for like, oh gosh, probably like a good 15 years originally with FPS. Dude, these guys have it out for me. I've been driving on this thing the whole time and they're still shooting at me. In Battlefield 1, and like it was cool. Like the behemoths were really fun. The game was beautiful. Still holds up beautifully to this day. But the gunplay on it wasn't really my thing, man. I just wasn't vibing with the weapon choices that we had with it. And it's, like the horses, like where you have horses, man, I don't know. That's just not my thing. Dude, where am I getting sniped from? Because I'm just driving. I'm just trying to roll. And then these guys are not fans. Oh god, it's a big drop. We're good though. We're good. No, we're not. Neebs, you legend. Oh my goodness, dude. It's like, I'm just trying to chill, dog. And this is what you're doing to me? Man. Anyways. But yeah. Anyways, but like coming back to Battlefield 4, dude, like I said like earlier, this game is like my cozy game. It's my comfy little blanket. It's like trying to remember all the feels of like those days where I just, yeah, I said like just go to work, come back, clock in, clock out, play Battlefield in between, and that was just about it, really. Funny thing is, like, I just play a little bit before recording just to kind of make sure like all my settings are good and all that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. I was definitely hitting left control to slide. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield, I've been playing a lot of Modern COD, and you know, sliding is very much a thing in the game. Oh, what a bait and switch, dude. We got that guy. Okay, let's get this guy back up on me. I got you. Revive. Oh no. Oh. An issue with me, especially when I'm playing Battlefield, is that like sometimes I just get like antsy and I just want to just jump in and get in the action. And that's not really what Battlefield is, right? Battlefield's more of a game where I wouldn't say like being like super strategic is a thing, but like it's also much more thoughtful than say like a game like Call of Duty would be, right? Call of Duty, you're just a chicken running with your head cut off, and then you're just running around like a psycho, slide canceling. Now we're going to be omni moving with all these different things, and just like the map design just kind of funneling players down specific areas. It just really doesn't really feel, oh, there we go. There's Neebs, get back at you, dude. But it really feeling like it's just like it's made for people who are like cracked out, snorting straight G fuel sometimes, where I'm like, man, I just come on, just jump in, just like really just be a much more like a strategic player in a way, and not rely so much on just trying to be like a movement demon. And I think Battlefield might just be more that kind of game for me, where I can just kind of hop in, play logically, and do well. And that's what at least Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 do so incredibly well. It's a perfect game where it's like it has like that casual element to it, right? Where it's not too hard to get into it, right? Like it may be a little bit difficult to kind of pick up like the pacing of the game if you're like coming straight from Call of Duty. And that definitely is a learning curve, but once you figure it out, dude, like you can do pretty well for yourself and not have to really be absolutely cracked out sweaty like you have to be in Call of Duty. And also because, well, there's no skill-based matchmaking with these games because server browsers are a thing, which one, keep the game alive this many years later. Well, I think we're approaching 11 years now of Battlefield 4, which is just insane to think about, because to me, this is just like yesterday playing this game. Oh man, I think I'm just getting old. That's the problem right now. Alright, there's the guy over here. That's definitely... Oh, come on, Neebs! You are the only guy I'm finding on this map, I swear. But yeah, it's like going back into like the thing, like that's what I really hope for like the next Battlefield game, is that there is a server browser, there is a way for you to play how you want, right? I really hope there isn't like some funneled skill-based matchmaking system or anything like that that will really dilute the system, right? Because that's a huge thing with these games. Like if you have a server browser, games can kind of just last forever, like Battlefield 4 here. If this game had skill-based matchmaking and also didn't have the ability to search for a server that you wanted, I'd probably just be searching, because I think there's roughly, I mean, there is like server spoofing that's happening right now. I think there's a tank coming in on me right here. Oh, there's a guy on the flag, so I'm gonna pick him off real quick. Right here, there we go. There is a little bit of an issue with server spoofing, as in just like they just will fill the server up with just like saying it's 64 some odd players, but really when you log into it, there's like 5 people playing. So that's definitely an issue. I just hope that there's a way for people to find matches easily, be able to join games how you want, play how you want, not have to be so dialed in all the time with modern games you do nowadays, and just be able to jump in and play and have fun and just be a logical player, and you're able to do decent, right? Like, well, I'm doing, what, 12 and 15. Not that great, but this is my first game on in like, oh gosh, probably close to 8 years, so cut me some slack, boys. I'm jumping in with this RPG here, see if we have some second lock happening. Maybe like, shoot that, come on, come on. Oh man. Come on, for the content. Oh, okay, well, our team lost anyways, but hey, Battlefield, dude, I'm excited for it. Are you excited for the next Battlefield game? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one, guys. Make sure you subscribe and like, YouTube stuff, all that kind of things, and catch you next time. Peace out.